हेलो गाइज, वेलकम बैक टू द यूट्यूब चैनल। सो लास्ट वीडियो में हमने देखा था बेसिक मॉसफेट की अंडरस्टैंडिंग, हमने मॉसफेट के प्रिंसिपल्स को देखा था, उसके कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड बेसिक वर्किंग को देखा था, राइट। सो इन दिस वीडियो हम लोग क्या देखेंगे, आपके मॉसफेट के कौन से रीजन्स होते हैं और क्या क्या इक्वेशंस होती है, एंड विल ट्राई टू फिगर आउट सम फार्मूलाज एंड बेस्ड ऑन द एक हम ट्रांसकंडक्टेंस GM वैल्यू को फाइंड आउट करेंगे एंड हाउ इज़ इट सिग्निफिकेंट्स इन आवर कोर्स, हम लोग उसको रियलाइज़ करेंगे, ठीक है। सो बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए हम लोग शुरू करते हैं, एंड जितने भी सारे वीडियोज़ हैं उनके लिंक्स डिस्क्रिप्शन में है, डू चेक आउट द लास्ट वीडियोज़ इन द प्ले लिस्ट, ओके। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। सो टुडेज टॉपिक विल बी आवर रीजन्स ऑफ ऑपरेशन ऑफ अ मॉसफेट, ओके। सो let me just write here regions of operation. Okay, now you see सबसे पहले if you analyze a MOSFET, it basically works in three regions, okay. Number one goes as cutoff, okay, and let me give a brief introduction about cutoff region. In cutoff region हम लोगों ने क्या किया था, हम लोगों ने लास्ट वीडियो में देखा, हम लोगों ने टू वोल्टेजेस बेसिकली डिस्क्राइब किए, एक VGS एंड एक VDS. VGS इज़ द वर्टिकल वोल्टेज एंड VDS दैट इज़ द लेटरल वोल्टेज, ठीक है। तो अगर मैं यहाँ पे आपको मॉसफेट का मॉडल दिखाऊँ, सो लेट मी शो यू लाइक दिस. सो व्हाट वी हैड सीन येस्टरडे, if this is my gate, this is your drain and source, sorry, this is your source and this is your drain. So this voltage supplied vertically is VGS and this lateral voltage is VDS, right? So we know this. Now in cutoff region क्या होता है, your current ID is supposed to be 0, that is there is no current flowing. Why? Because VGS is less than the threshold voltage VT, okay. सो आपका VGS वोल्टेज इज लेस देन योर थ्रेशोल्ड वोल्टेज VT, विच मीन्स जो ट्रांजिस्टर है वो ऑन ही नहीं हो रहा है, इट इज़ नॉट एबल टू क्रिएट द इन्वर्शन लेयर रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द करंट फ्लो, ठीक है। तो नो इन्वर्शन लेयर इज फॉर्म्ड, वी कैन राइट हेयर, लेट मी चेंज द कलर, सो नो इन्वर्शन लेयर इज फॉर्म्ड, राइट। सो उसकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है कि जब इन्वर्शन लेयर ही है, नो द करंट डजंट डिपेंड ऑन VDS, नो मैटर व्हाट द VDS you give, because VGS is less than VT, so there will be no current flowing in the transistor. So this is called cutoff region, okay. Now moving on to the second region, that is known as linear region, okay. Linear region, linear region में क्या होता है, linear region basically हम लोग इसको दूसरे नामों से भी बुला सकते हैं, जैसे इट्स ऑल्सो नोन एज रेजिस्टिव, okay, resistive, ohmic or triode region, okay. These all names are given to the linear region, ठीक है। Now what happens in this region, basically आपका VGS है that is above the threshold, either equal to threshold or greater than the threshold voltage, which means inversion layer is formed now. तो जो channel है, channel is created, so we can write here channel is formed, right. So if channel is formed, it means कि current जो है अब flow होना start होगा from drain to source, okay, right. Now यहाँ पे catch क्या है, how do we define then this linear region is by VDS. Suppose अगर आपका VDS जो है that is less than VGS minus VT, then we can say the MOSFET is in linear region, right. And it is given by the current equation. So ID equals mu1, that is the mobility of electrons, COX W by L, VGS minus VT into VDS minus half of VDS square. So this is the current equation, okay, for MOSFET when it is in linear region, right. Now यहाँ पे आपने क्या डिफाइन किया है कि कब तक आपका जो MOSFET है लीनियर रीजन में रहेगा, जब तक जो VDS का वैल्यू है दैट इज़ लेस देन VGS माइनस VT. सो वंस यू स्टार्ट टू इंक्रीज योर VDS एंड आपने VDS इंक्रीज कर लिया कितना, VGS माइनस VT से ज़्यादा, एंड this VGS is already greater than VT, so that means now the region of operation will change from linear to saturation. So what happens now, the region of operation will change to saturation region. And this is actually the main point, the main region where we'll be focusing in analog IC design. Okay, so what happens here? The first condition will remain itself. This was the first condition, this is the second condition, right? So the first condition, again VGS should be greater than or equal to VT, because इसके बगैर तो ट्रांजिस्टर ऑन ही नहीं होगा, दैट मीन्स इन्वर्शन लेयर फॉर्म ही नहीं होगा. बट इसके अपार्ट भी सेकंड कंडीशन क्या है कि नाउ दिस टाइम आपने VDS को इतना इंक्रीज कर लिया है कि इट इज़ ग्रेटर देन VGS माइनस VT. ओके, so if it is greater than VGS minus VT, then we can say the region of operation for a transistor is in saturation region. And इस region में क्या current की equation होती है? So what do you do? Minimum condition क्या है saturation का? That means VDS minimum. At least you should have a potential of VGS minus VT. So this is the minimum condition to be in saturation region. And what happens here? If you put this VDS in this equation, in equation number, let me call it as first. So if you put what will be there, ID equals, so you put VDS also VGS minus VT whole square, so it becomes mu n COX W by L. So VGS minus VT, so VDS also is now VGS minus VT, so it becomes VG minus VT whole square minus half of, again VDS is now VGS minus VT whole square, right? So now you see VGS minus VT whole square minus half of VGS minus VT square will not be nothing but mu n COX W by L VGS minus VT whole square. So this is the current which will be in saturation region, and this is constant. Okay, because saturation region means the current is saturated. अब आप कितना भी VDS increase कर लो, the current will be constant. So this is your constant current. Okay, so this is current is constant. So this are all यहाँ पे जो हमने एक बेसिक डेमो दिया है, नॉट डेमो, आई विल कॉल बेसिक ब्रीफ दिया है यहाँ पे कि कैसे तीन रीजन्स ऑफ जो मॉसफेट है वो डिफाइन होते हैं. सो बेसिकली देयर आर टू रूल्स ओनली विच डिफाइन, एक VGS एंड एक VDS. सो इन द फर्स्ट केस इन द कट ऑफ रीजन वी सॉ कि अगर VGS लेस देन थ्रेशोल्ड वोल्टेज है, सो नो मैटर व्हाट द VDS इज, मॉसफेट हमेशा ऑफ रहेगा, करंट जीरो रहेगा, राइट. एंड उसके बाद अगर आपका जो मॉसफेट है VGS वोल्टेज है वो ग्रेटर देन थ्रेशोल्ड वोल्टेज है तो मॉसफेट ऑन हो जाएगा. एंड उसके साथ ही बट अगर VDS लेस है देन और इक्वल टू VGS माइनस VT तो इट विल बी इन लीनियर रीजन. एंड फाइनली सैचुरेशन रीजन के लिए हमने क्या कहा, VGS greater than equal to VT and VDS also should be greater than or equal to VGS minus VT. So now if we have to graphically show this, we can plot a graph for this. Okay, so let me show it like this. Let me use a different color. Okay, let me show it like this. So what happens here now, this is your current ID, this is so this is your current ID and this is your voltage VDS. So when VDS is 0, we can say no current is flowing in the transistor. As VDS starts increasing, the MOSFET switches into a linear region. That means VDS will be still less than VGS minus VT because just VDS हमने start किया है देना, so it is less than VGS minus VT, so it will be in linear region. And you can see in linear region current जो है VDS के proportional रहता है. See in equation number 1 the current ID, if you analyze equation 1 यहाँ पे the current ID is what? The current ID is proportional to VDS, right? So what happens, as soon as VDS increases, the current starts to increase. Up to which point it will start increase? This point when VDS will become equal to what? In the second case, when VDS will become equal to VGS minus VT, this minimum condition. Because what happens at this minimum condition, VGS minus VT पे जो आपका MOSFET है वो saturation region में चला जाएगा. So current equation will change from this to this, right? So and this is a constant current. I told you कि this is constant after after the MOSFET turns into saturation region, जो current है वो saturate हो जाती है to this value. Now you see there is no dependence on VDS. ये VDS पे डिपेंड ही नहीं कर रहा है, इट जस्ट डिपेंड्स ऑन VGS माइनस VT होल स्क्वायर, सो नो डिपेंडेंस ऑन VDS. दैट मीन्स अब कितना भी आप VDS इंक्रीज कर लो, द equation will be saturated, the current will be saturated. So that means if we go back to this plot, after this point, this is VGS minus VT ka point, the current saturates, okay, and the current saturates, so we can show it like this, okay. So this is how we can say this point is linear region of a MOSFET and this point is saturation region. Okay, I think this is clear. So this is how the basic principle working, the basic regions of operation of a MOSFET, right? So now what we do, and one more thing, in digital IC design we see that the region of operation are basically switched from cut off to linear, okay, that is on and off, right? So हम लोग क्या करते हैं, कट ऑफ और लीनियर के बीच में स्विचिंग करते हैं, सो दैट इट एक्ट्स एज अ स्विच, बिकॉज डिजिटल आईसी डिज़ाइन में हमें क्या चाहिए होता है, आइदर 0 और 1, सो 0 मीन्स कट ऑफ एंड 1 मीन्स वी स्विच टू द लीनियर रीजन. बट फॉर एनालॉग IC designs we use this saturation regions for our amplification purpose, okay. So now moving on to the next thing. Now what we'll see a basic thing about variation of ID with respect to VGS. Now we'll try to model this MOSFET into some so we don't have to use this basically this MOSFET every time. We'll try to model it to some voltage or current parameters or some resistance parameters and we'll see how we can model this MOSFET accordingly. So उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, we'll do some analysis. बट उससे पहले मैं आपको फिर से थोड़ा रिकैप कराऊँ कि लास्ट वीडियो में भी हमने क्या देखा था, एक MOSFET क्या होता है, व्हाट इज़ अ MOSFEट बेसिकली. सो MOSFET is simply a voltage controlled current source, मैंने कहा था voltage controlled current source, right? And or else I can also call it as V to I converter. That means given a voltage, it converts it into a current. So V to I converter, right? These things we had discussed in the last class. So now there should be some factor which determines how strongly it can convert voltage to current, right? There should be some factor, some term जो ये बता सके कि कौन सा MOSFET कितना पावरफुल है. सपोज इफ यू ब्रिंग 2 MOSFETs टू मी, दोनों का काम सेम है, दोनों वोल्टेज कंट्रोल करंट सोर्स है और दोनों को हम कह सकते हैं कि ये वोल्टेज को करंट में चेंज कर देता है, बट इसमें से कौन सा ज़्यादा पावरफुल है, कौन सा ज़्यादा अच्छे से या ज़्यादा तेज़ी से या ज़्यादा बड़े वैल्यू से V to I को कन्वर्ट कर सकता है, राइट? तो दैट टर्म वो भी हम अभी डिस्कस करेंगे इन दिस इन द नेक्स्ट 10-15 मिनट्स, ओके. नाउ लेट अस सी, सो विल सी दिस वेरिएशन ऑफ ID with respect to VGS, okay. So also we'll call it as small signal analysis because the given input जो आप microphone से signal दो, AC signal I mean by signal, it is in microvolts or millivolts, okay. So that's why the name small signal, okay. Now let me draw a MOSFET here. So this is your MOSFET and now here we have connected a DC signal VGS, this is your DC, and also we have connected a AC source which needs to be amplified, right? So we'll call it as VGS, small VGS, okay. So this is your let me also first connect the whole circuit. So this is, and here it is your VDS. So we are varying with respect to VGS, that's why मैंने क्या किया, VGS को as a AC source दिया because something needs to be varied. So हमने क्या दिया, this small signal has been given here. So this is your small signal, okay. So this is the varying AC signal. So that's why I said variation of ID with respect to VGS, and VDS को constant एक voltage source दिया है, and this is your DC for biasing. This is also DC voltage for biasing, right? And now what you see, because of this, there will be a current ID plus capital ID, right? So ID refers to the current due to this VGS, a small signal AC current, and ID is the DC voltage DC voltage के लिए जो ID current हमने लिखा है. Okay, now based on this observation what we'll do some analysis. यहाँ पे अब आप देखो जो MOSFET है हमने क्या किया इसमें बेसिकली दो वोल्टेज सोर्सेज तो दिए ही दिए और साथ में एक इनपुट सिग्नल भी दिया है जिसे हमें बेसिकली एम्पलीफाई करना है. सो दैट इज़ द VGS स्मॉल सिग्नल AC. ओके, नाउ यू सी एंड इसमें जो करंट है बेसिकली ID प्लस स्मॉल ID प्लस कैपिटल ID इज अगेन ड्यू टू सुपरपोजिशन. दिस ID here is due to the small signal and this ID is due to the DC voltage. Now you see if I had to see the total voltage across this terminal, across the input terminal, let me write it like this. Okay, VGS. So it will be equal to what? VGS plus small VGS, right? Okay, this is the total voltage. That means addition of these two voltages. VGS plus small VGS is the total voltage at this terminal. Okay, now also on the same pattern, the ID, that is the total current, let me write it like this, will be equal to the small ID plus capital ID, right? Now if we have to calculate this total current here, or let me use a different color, so let me use blue color here. So this ID now will be equal to what? Half of mu n CX. Already assume transistor is in saturation region because मैंने पहले कहा कि for the faithful amplification, वो हम later discussion में हम लोग बोलेंगे कि क्यों saturation region में ही amplification हमें करना होता है. Okay, why saturation region is preferred for amplification, but for now remember this, already assume that transistors are in saturation region अगर हम amplification की बात कर रहे हैं. So now इसीलिए मैं amplification यहाँ पे क्या कर रहा हूँ, I'm using this formula, right? Which formula? I'm using this formula for saturation region. Okay, so transistors are already assumed in saturation. So half mu n COX, now what is the formula? W by L, and now total VGS minus VT threshold whole square, right? So this will be the total current flowing through the transistor. Now you can again model this. Now what will be this? Equal to half of mu n COX W by L. So VGS your is now how much? VGS plus small of VGS minus VT whole square, right? Now what you can do is you can write these two terms together, half of mu n COX. You can rearrange the terms and you write VGS minus VT plus VGS, okay, whole square. So let me call this as A and this as B and use the formula of A plus B whole square. Okay, simple. So let me change a bit color here. So half of mu n COX W by L VGS minus VT whole square, again then A square, then write plus 2AB, so 2 and 2 will cancel, so mu n COX W by L VGS minus VT into VGS, right? Because 2 and 2 will cancel, so this is 2AB term, and then plus B square means half of mu n COX W by L small VGS square. Now you see I already told this VGS is very small, it's in the order of microvolts or millivolts, right? I told it's in the order of micro or millivolts, so this VGS square can be neglected, right? Because this is already small, so square of it will be neglected, right? Now what we can see, what we are left out is that small ID current is now equal to what? As we know, ID plus small ID, right? This total current is equal to capital ID plus small ID. Now in this equation you see we already know this thing. This thing is your capital ID, right? As you can see here, capital ID is your half mu n COX W by L VGS minus VT whole square, and then the remaining term this, so that indicates this should be your small ID, right? So when I compare with the equations, I can deduce from this that the AC current small ID is equal to what? Let me again write with a different color so it will be clear to you. So your small ID is now this term, right? So mu n COX W by L VGS minus VT small VGS, right? Like this. Okay, so this is your small ID current mu n SUX W by L, VGS minus VT into VGS. Now what we are saying this in the same equation, this term, okay, let me do it like this. This term, this is known as your GM. So we can write now ID, small ID is equal to GM times VGS. Okay, so this is how we define our ID current. So ID is now what? GM times VGS. So let me do one more thing. Let me just cut this out. Okay, so let me use it here also. So this is my ID here. So now what I had told, so now this ID is what? GM times VGS. So what is now your GM based on these two equations? GM comes out to be mu n COX W by L VGS minus VT, right? So this is your what? VGS. Okay, clear? I think this is pretty clear here what I'm trying to say. So now you got your GM value as mu n COX W by L VGS. So this is one of the form of your GM. Okay, this is one of the format of your GM, which can be written as mu n COX W by L VGS, and this GM is known as transconductance. What is it known as? Transconductance of MOSFET. And what significance it has? As I told, it defines how strong the MOSFET is to convert voltage into current. Okay, so what does it define? How strong the MOSFET is to convert the voltage into current. That means if you have a MOSFET with higher GM, it has higher capability to convert the voltage into current. So let me just also show it with some graphical notation. So let me do one thing. Let me plot a graph here. So what we'll do here now, so this is your ID, this is your VGS. Okay, so ID versus VGS plot, how it looks like. So first the current is 0 till some threshold, and then it starts to increase, right? So this is the plot. Now what you do in this plot, suppose you are giving some VGS at this point. This is some VGS voltage here. Okay, so this is your VGS voltage. Now what you are trying to do, this is your DC voltage, so it gets converted to current, right? Now what happens when you give the AC supply across this? Let me do it like this. So what happens here? This is how the current is getting, the small signal voltage is getting converted to the current. So if you have a better MOSFET with higher GM value, that means it can better convert the voltage, the variation in voltage to a current, right? So that means how GM will be better, that is the slope of that will be actually higher than this. That means if you have a better GM, so it will be like this. So it will be like this. So at less VTH it will start rising. So you can see for the same small VGS itself, it can give higher current. Okay, so it can better convert voltage to a current source. Okay, so that's how GM models your GM is necessary for our MOSFET, which basically mimics the strength of your MOSFET. Okay, now also this GM can also be written as delta ID by delta VGS, right? As you can see from this, because the slope of this curve, slope will give GM. Okay, the slope of this curve will give you GM, right? Now, if you have to model a MOSFET based on this, how much we have discussed now, we can say that given this is your gate terminal, okay, there is some gate to source voltage applied between the gate and source. This is your source terminal. So ID can now be written as already mentioned here, the drain current is ID is equal to GM VGS, right? So this is your drain terminal. I can say this ID current now is how much? GM times VGS flowing from drain terminal, this is your drain terminal, towards source. So from drain towards source, how much current is flowing? GM times VGS. So again, the same thing what we are trying to mimic. Now this is a voltage controlled current source. This is what? This is a voltage controlled current source where this current is dependent on this VGS, which is actually supplied from the input side. So we can see this is a voltage controlled current source, right? So this is a this is how we actually realize a MOSFET to a voltage controlled current source by mimicking it into a current source with the help of some factor called transconductance GM, and we have deduced how this GM actually works, how this GM, what does this GM signify in our MOSFET. Okay, और यहाँ पे एक और बात जो हमें देखना है in this MOSFET, that this GM has actually many forms. Like this is one of the form, GM equals mu1 COX W by L VGS minus VT. Now another form, it can be also, I think I'll show it here, but this will be more clear in the future also once I cover this more number of problems on these MOSFETs. So let me first show another forms of GM. Okay, let me actually use a new page. So and then we'll wind up the session. So other forms of GM. So what are the other forms here? So first, you know now GM is how? Mu(n) COX W by L VGS minus VTH. This is just now we deduced. Now also let me write current equation here separately. The current equation is ID equals half of mu(n) COX W by L VGS minus VT whole square. And ये current already we have assumed in saturation region. ठीक है? Now the second thing here is, now what you do, if I substitute GM mu(n) COX W by L VGS minus VT here, so what happens, this 1 by 2 will remain here, mu(n) COX W by L, so you can write it like this, 1 by 2 mu(n) COX W by L, you can break this VGS minus VT like this, VGS minus VT into VGS minus VT. So now you can see this part here, this part here is what? Your GM, right? This is your GM, mu(n) COX W by VGS minus VT. So now we can write the second form as, GM can now also be written as half of GM times, sorry, not GM, sorry, my bad. Let me erase this. So what we can now write? ID, right? ID is now half of, because now this part is your GM, okay, this is your GM. So half of GM times VGS minus VT. So that means what? GM is now 2ID by VGS minus VT. Okay, this is the another form. Also, this VGS minus VT is called as overdrive voltage, so we represent it like this, VOV. Okay, so for now you don't bother about VOV, you can simply remember it like this. Okay, so this is your another form, so you can simply remember it like this. Okay, so this is the second form of your GM, 2ID by VGS minus VT. Let us see now the third form also. Sorry. So coming to the third and the last form, GM can also be written as, consider the same current equation. Okay, consider the same current equation, ID equals half of mu(n) COX W by L VGS minus VT whole square. In this, यहाँ पे आप क्या करो कि GM का वैल्यू जो है mu(n) COX W by L VGS minus VT, यहाँ से you get VGS. Okay, so what you do, यहाँ से you try to find out VGS here. Okay, so VGS will be how much? From 1. So from equation 1 implies VGS minus VTH will be how much? Gm by mu n COX W by L, right? Now you put in this equation, okay? Now you put this VGS minus VTH in this. So once you substitute, so you will have half of mu n COX W by L, and VGS minus VTH is this. That means Gm square by mu n COX W by L whole square, right? So this and this square will cancel out. So what will be then Gm? Gm will be, this 2 will go here, 2 ID, this 2, this is your ID, so twice ID, and this mu n COX W by L will also come here. This will be Gm square, so Gm will be root of 2 ID mu n COX W by L. So this is the third form of your Gm, okay? So I think it's clear. So this will be the third form, okay? So, and this is the first form also, I'll highlight here. So this is the first form, okay? So now you have seen all the three forms of Gm. It can be written as mu n COX W by L VGS minus VT, another is 2 ID by VGS minus VT, and another is root under 2 ID mu n COX W by L. And ये कहाँ पे कौन सा वाला यूज़ करने हैं धीरे धीरे आगे हम देखते जाएंगे as we solve problems and all. For now you can remember these three forms of your Gm. So and इसी के साथ हमने एक basic model भी, and this model right here I forgot to mention, this is called the ideal MOSFET model, okay? Ideal MOSFET model, ओके तो इस तरीके से हमने एक बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग देखी यहाँ पे MOSFET की, कैसे हम इसको वोल्टेज टू करंट कन्वर्टर कहते हैं एंड कैसे हम इसको मॉडल करते हैं, एंड रीजन्स ऑफ ऑपरेशन हमने देखे थे, एंड देन फाइनली वी फाउंड आउट द रिलेशन ID इज इक्वल टू GM VGS, एंड उसके बाद इसी ID इक्वल GM VGS को हमने मॉडल किया इनटू दिस आइडियल MOSFET मॉडल, एंड हमने देखा कि GM VGS का ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन एंड व्हाट इट डज मीन, व्हाट इज द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ दिस GM, एंड फाइनली व्हाट वी सॉ द अदर थ्री फॉर्म्स ऑफ दिस GM. आई होप वीडियो क्लियर हो, कोई भी डाउट हो कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना, एंड लिंक्स आर इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. थैंक यू गाइज फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो, एंड आई विल सी यू द नेक्स्ट टाइम.